Hello everybody, my name is Headless Ghoul, and I'm going to be showing you how I actually made my remake, what the hell? Okay, I just came from recording a very long video, and the mic was muted the whole time, so it doesn't even matter. We don't talk about it. So how I remade Fade. So here's how I made the lead. Well, as you can see, 3x oscillator. So yeah, set this shit down to like that, and put the high quality on. I didn't screw with the panning. Don't worry about that. I don't even know why I was on there. Set this like this. You see, I followed the tutorial perfectly. You watched that tutorial that I linked in the description of the actual remake itself, and you got those synths. Yeah. So for the guitar pluck, actually, so from the same exact video series of the tutorial, the creator actually linked the like he literally converted, or they converted the Nexus pluck, like the guitar pluck, into like a new wave sound, and then it's just the exact same sound, which is very cool in my opinion. I didn't know that was possible. And so yeah, I got a lot of these samples, well, all of these samples actually, from an Alan Walker Fade pack that my friend has given me. I'm not even sure where he got these from, I'm gonna be honest, but it has a lot of the original stems from the song, I think, or just the samples that was used. Just, I don't know, maybe somebody went along and found the sounds and put them along in like a sample pack or something, along with the actual, like, the song itself. And then yeah, I don't know, it's interesting. I think it might actually, I don't know, but yeah. And so there's a lot of miscellaneous freaking automation clips. My project files are absolutely messy as shit, so I apologize for that, but I don't know. And so yeah. So for the build-up, I basically, so for this section here, the shit is being modulated just to open up, and then you can see this fucking big old like a these impacts gave it that effect. It's not perfectly accurate. Like if you listen to the original, it doesn't sound like that. It sounds different. It sounds better. But this is my version. And yeah, it's like, in my opinion, this remake is kind of like Alan Walker Fade if it was made by me. Because it literally is. That's literally what this is. And so what I did was I followed the tutorial. I remade all the synths. I already knew all the MIDI by heart because of how many times I've recreated Fade in the past. And so I structured it the same way. I actually used Fade to the actual song itself as a reference of my structuring. I had it like somewhere down here or something, but I cut the silence off, obviously. And if you're wondering what this troll thing is, it's just which is literally the melody to one of my old songs that's like an Alan Walker type beat and shit. Yeah, that's basically my whole process here. And of course, I should show you also the pluck. Well, I mean, I don't necessarily have to. You just watch. I can't tell you enough. Just watch watch the video that I actually learned how to make these things from in 3x oscillator, and you're golden. That's literally how I make these sounds. Exactly verbatim. That's how I did it. I originally thought that the second drop, that the square lead was in this section, but it wasn't, and so when it's in here, it just sounds kind of weird. You know, I'll just demonstrate that, because I can. This is how I made it, but also demonstration. You know, that actually sounds cool. Whatever. But it's not accurate. That the actual original song doesn't have that, so I want to keep it as accurate as possible, but as also to my best ability. So, yeah. But yeah, this was in fact made by me. And I'm very, very proud of it. It's very, very accurate. And, I don't know. This was my mastering thing. It was just parametric EQ, just cut out the harsh frequencies of the top, cut at about 1938 hertz, and the bottom one was cut out at about 20 hertz, which makes it a better master. And then my I have a Maximus here that has this shaper thing, makes a 55% merge here, 25% merge here, and 50% merge here, which actually I think that's incorrect. I feel like that's not how that's supposed to be. I think that's supposed to be the opposite. But it still sounds good at the end, so it doesn't matter. That sounds so much better. You know what? Who cares? You live, you learn. We'll just pretend that never happened, okay? That stays between you and me. That will never happen again because I just saved a preset to where it's fixed now. So, doesn't happen, doesn't exist. Only you guys know that happened. Oh yeah, and also Sound Goodizer, which is a I don't actually know the amount. It's not saying. It literally won't say. You know, I don't fucking know. It's that amount. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, and also for that a little effect here that in like the build up where like low passes in or high passes. I mean, the high pass. So for the riser, it's just one of my normal risers that I like to make. It's also made in 3x oscillator, by the way. See, 3x oscillator. It's very simple. It's just a normal saw wave, just nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. There's nothing else to this thing. It's just a saw wave. Oh yeah, and also effects, which is actually very bare minimal. It's just reverb. That's it. And so that also has a pitch bender on it. Well, a pitch envelope. Not, you know, what the hell I don't know what the hell I'm saying. It has a pitch animation on it. And as you can see, it's very horrendous by itself. But yes, this is what it sounds like. It's pain. Pain and suffering when it's by itself. I don't recommend listening to that. But it sounds good in context with the song. So for the pluck, it's basically this sort of the same envelope here. See it like that, but right now since it's in a drop, it's that for some reason. I thought it would be at 100, but who cares? Yeah, it's like that. It's not that much different from the actual lead itself, since the lead is really the base of it. Also, the shaky lead is actually very interesting. All these presets that were made in 3x oscillator is interesting to me because I didn't know you could do that sort of thing in 3x oscillator. I didn't even do that. So you hear, this is how it sounds by itself. So there's obviously a huge pitch thing. It's crazy. Oh yeah, also, yeah, you're probably wondering what this sounds like. Yeah, it just sounds like that. But yeah, the bare minimum, it's just reverb, and then 3D delay for the drop, And yeah, and you don't have to hear thank you for trying this demo every 1 minute if were like me and used a freaking Silent 1 demo. And I can never unhear that when I hear this, so thanks, Silent. I love you for that. But yeah, that's how I made this. This is not very well made. The song is perfectly well made. It's fine. It's awesome. It's great. This I don't know how to do these type of videos, so 2014 outro. Haha, you thought I was done. I want to get more into how I made this percussion and such, because it's actually pretty interesting to me.
I gotta put Frank so you have a purple, okay?
So, I think I have all the percussions singled out. So, basically, it's very simple. Like, you see all these effects and shit. Probably say, oh, that's pretty complicated. No, it's actually really not. It's just random garbage, really, that I thought sounded good and sounded correct and shit. Oh. Oh yeah, what you can't really hear that well is this. But it gives it more atmosphere, I guess. Not that it really matters, but who cares. I really need to start making my things more better. Just like, what the hell is this? Okay, for the drop, the drums, it's just kick, clap. It's just literally kick and a clap, just all layered together. It's just 3 layers of clap, and then also the hi-hats, which are actually sidechained. That's the thing I like to do, actually. I like to put my hi-hats and sidechain them, and I actually have an EQ on it just to get rid of all that unnecessary crap, or else it sounds like this, and that's horrendous. But yeah, the claps actually have an effect on them too. As you can hear, they have reverb on it, and that's literally it. Oh, never mind. They actually have an EQ on it too, just to get rid of some of the low end. Yeah, this is the reverb. Yeah. The kick, nothing special about that. Doesn't have anything special. That's pretty much it. Then there's also these crashes. And actually, I think this crash actually is connected to sidechain, like the reverse one. Or is it? I swear it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah. As you can see. I don't actually know where this is located. But yeah, you can see it's... Yeah. I genuinely don't know where I have that located. Is it here? Oh, it's right here. Yeah. It's... Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, actually, fun fact, actually, I would always botch the second melody here. But the second episode of his tutorial actually saw how the actual MIDI actually was, so that's how I was able just to copy it over perfectly. But I would always botch like the ending of this, like it was always some part of the ending that I botched, but everything else would be fine. Either that or it was, I actually think it was this part. Oh Jesus Christ! It's probably like. It was always that part that I would botch for some reason. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But it's just tidbit. Also, before when I would recreate fade, I never realized that this was a thing. It has the drop effects on it, but you get it. But yeah, I never knew that this whole part was a thing. I genuinely didn't. And I don't know how. I literally listened to the song on repeat at one point for like 8 years, I swear. Not that long, of course, but I listened to it at least like 100 times on repeat at one point. But yeah. And then I noticed something was slightly off, and it was this. Because originally I had it like to where it was like this. you know, and that's not what I meant to do. Okay. I had it where it was like this originally, and that doesn't sound right. So I had to switch that out and do it like that. Which again, never noticed that was a thing. And of course, as I've said, I've used the original fade for the actual like reference of how it's structured and such, and that's how I had it towards end at the exact same time. And all of the stuff is structured the exact same way as the original song because I wanted to keep it accurate. But yeah, I hope that this little how I made this sort of thing was helpful at all. It probably wasn't because I'm not good at explaining things, and I'll just have to live with that, and I apologize in the meantime. But yeah, what the hell is this? Oh yeah. Before I actually went to go, before I actually knew that there was a guitar preset for New Wave, because I haven't went far into the video yet. I tried splitting it with AI, and it got some weird effects, and where you get like that, and you also get whatever the hell this is, which actually could be used for some cool ambience or something in the future. But yeah, that's it. It actually kind of sounds creepy, but also cool. It sounds creepy in a cool way. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to end this video by playing the actual remix itself. And that's not a remix. Fucking hell. Remake. So, yeah.